Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Tuesday, November 7, 2023. This is Dale, editor of Woodson Wave Report in the YouTube channel Day Trader S&P 500. As always, we want to get our YouTube subscribers caught up with what our newsletter subscribers have already been shown. We're going to start as we usually do with the US 10-year Treasury yields. Okay, we're going to get back down here into that wave 2 low back here in April. There's a 1 up with a circle, 2 down with a circle, 3 up with a circle, and we're in wave 4. Okay, the 3 had a nice subdivision or extension, if you will. 1 in parentheses, 2 down, 3 in parentheses, 4 in parentheses down, and 5. Here's the 4. Here's the targets. The 382 is 4.527. The 50% is 4.357. And the 618 is 4.222. Okay, and our wave 1 high is back here at 4.094. That should hold any decline in the fourth wave, as it should not go below the first wave high. And our current low so far is a 4.484, which was on Friday, the 3rd of November. So that's what we're looking at in bonds. You can see we had a trigger here at the wave 1 high and a target there of 5.100%, and it came pretty close at 5.021%. We have a much higher target up here. Let me back up a little bit. If this is 2 down, there's 1 up from 2020 to 2022. There's 2 down. 3 gains equality with 1 at a much larger degree of trend at 7.255%. So after this decline here, as long as it holds above the wave 1 high, we should see a wave 5, and our longer term target is over 7%. All right, that's it on the US 10-year. I want to get to the S&P cash on the daily chart. By the way, these blue vertical lines here are from the Fibonacci time span from TradingView. I'm just experimenting with these the last few months, so we'll see how it goes. I've had the Fibonacci time spirals for over 25 years, but from the B wave high, we've got a 1 down with a circle, a 2 up, and the third wave has subdivided or extended. That's wave 1 in parentheses of 2. There's the wave 2 targets there. First thing we ask ourselves, where is this count wrong? This wave 2 up cannot retrace more than 100% of this wave 1 down. So the make or break of the wave count is 45.41. This wave 2 should not go above there. Here are the, let me make this bigger. That fits a lot better. Okay, here are the Fibonacci retracement targets for wave 2. You can see we've got 42.70, 43.22, 43.73, and 44.78. Notice the gaps. Usually you'll get 3 gaps. You'll get a breakaway, beginning of the move, a runaway, usually in the third wave, and the exhaustion gap. This market gapped up 4 times in 5 days. It appears to have gone too far too fast, but we'll get into the internal count of wave 2 when we get into the E-mini futures. Okay, these Fibonacci time spans, this one, the next one, the 4.618, you can see them here. 1 hit on the August 18th, 2 hit near the September 1st, and 1.618 to 2.618 just missed this wave 3 low. Okay, I think this is a daily, isn't it? Or is it not? Yeah. And then the 3.618 hit near this wave 4 high, and then the 4.618. But it was between the wave 4 high and the wave 5 low. So again, I'm experimenting with it. It's relatively new to me, as I've been doing the Fibonacci time spirals for over 25 years, and this for just a few months. We'll see how that plays out. But once this wave 2 up is done, the wave 3 down will close all these gaps. But we'll have to wait for that. Okay, Siri, we weren't talking to you. All right, let's go out of that and get into the ES. We're going to look at the daily chart here. Okay, let's go ahead and make that bigger. Okay, we can get that in from the B wave high on July 27th. We've got a 1 down with a circle, 2 up with a circle, and again the third wave extended. This wave 1 of 3 with a parentheses. Wave 2 up is in play. A lot going on here. Okay, we're looking for, we put this out in the report, we'll show you guys here shortly. We're looking for a 535. Okay, we're looking for ABC 535. 5 up in A, 3 down in B. You can see I drew them right here, and then a 5 up in C to complete wave 2. Again, where is it wrong? 45.66. That's where wave 2 would retrace more than 100% of wave 1. Okay, our triggers and targets are working out great. You can see our trigger here was 41.85 way back here. Okay, and it gave us these targets here: the 382, the 500, the 618, and the 786. It hit the 618 today. This is a daily chart, so that's over 200 points worth of gains that we caught with our trigger and targets. That was our upside trigger. This is still our downside trigger. We can deal with those. Those would be the wave 3 lows once this wave 2 up is done. We're talking about 2 up in parentheses and 3 down in parentheses. Okay, there is 1 in parentheses down to October 27th. We're in 2 up. This move looks about 4/5 complete. That'll be A. Then we'll get a 3 wave retracement for B. Then we'll get 5 more up for C, and that'll be a 535 normal correction, and that'll be the wave 2 up there. We'll see where it goes. Again, it should hold below the 45.66. Okay, but these triggers and targets are working out great. Our newsletter subscribers are loving them, and I know a lot of people took advantage of this upside trigger. The next one will be the downside trigger, but we'll have to watch. What we do is we look at the 1 and 10 minute charts for a change in trend to see like when this move up is over and when the move down begins, or when this move down was over and when this move up begins. By the way, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that? 7 days in a row up. Okay, so 8 would be a nice Fibonacci number for days up, wouldn't it? Okay, let's see how it works out. That was the daily. I want to get into, I think, the 10 minute here. Yeah, and I'll get into the report. Okay, there's that 43.9175 high, which was back here. Okay, that's the wave 3 high. Then we had a 4. This is what we're talking about. This is a 10 minute chart here. Okay, oh, we got the hourly there. Let's get to the 10 minute. There was that 43.9175 high on the 3rd, and we've got an ABC for A, an ABC for B, and an ABC for C. Okay, so you can see this thing is moving in 3 waves and sideways. We in a sideways pattern. It's a 4th wave, which are long and sideways pattern, and we thought we might get a triangle out of it, but it looks like since this broke above this morning here, above that 43.9175 high, that told us that this 4th wave correction was over, and we're getting this 5th wave up to complete the larger wave C, which is here. There's that 4, there's that 5. I'm sorry, that'll complete the larger wave A. My apologies. There's our target where 5 equals 1 at 44.39. Again, this whole move, this 5 up, 3 down, and 5 up, needs to stay below the 45.66 to be valid. That's where it's wrong. We always know where it's wrong to the 100th of a point. Okay, so let's get back to that ES 10 minute there. Okay, you can see there, that's what we're looking at, and that's what we put out to our subscribers earlier this morning. Let me get to that midday report. I think it was part 2, if you will, as we speak a little French. Let me see if I have that there. And that is, yeah, that's the part 2. Okay, and there's our Fibonacci time spiral. Okay, and we've got a turn date coming up on the 16th. Again, the Fibonacci time zone dates from Trading View, and this is ours that we've had since the 1990s. Okay, we're looking at a turn on 11/16. This one very well on 11/9 could mark the high of wave 2 there. We'll see how that plays out. 2 more trading days. Okay, there's the wave 2 up. That's what we were telling you guys about. Okay, the trigger, the targets in black, and achieved. Okay, got a 786 sitting up above here, but this 5 will gain equality with 1 again at 44.39.50. Okay, and there it is there, and there's the targets there. There's where 5 equals 1, and the 618 was achieved today. The 786 is above, and the make or break where it is wrong is above. Okay, and we've got our downside trigger ready. But again, we'll look at the 1 to 10 minute charts to see where this A wave ends, and we'll get a B wave, 3 wave down correction, and we'll get those targets once this 5 waves up is complete. It's at least 4/5 complete as we speak. Okay, and then we've got an open gap here in the futures way down here, and that will eventually be retraced on this wave 3 down, and then all those 4 open gaps in the S&P cash will also get retraced. I wonder if I have the Fibonacci report that I sent out, I believe it was Sunday night, Monday morning. I may as well show you guys that here too. Okay, we put that out, excuse me, on the 6th. I wanted to show how we're experimenting with the Fibonacci time zone and compare it to our own Fibonacci time spiral. Again, the time zone is TradingView's been looking at it for just a few months, a couple months or so, and the time spiral I've been doing since the 1990s. Okay, this is our time spiral table here. You can see it either caught the 23rd low or the 27th low within either a Fibonacci 1 day or 3 days there. And the next one in the sequence is November 16. Okay, here's that Fibonacci time zone. This is a very busy chart. We've got a lot of triggers, a lot of targets, and a ton of direct hits, both up and down. But and this shows this is my Fibonacci time periods below. Everything's moving in almost perfect Fibonacci time with regards to days, and we've got 11:14 and 11:15 coming up here, and that turn date there is 11:16. So we're looking for something there. We'll see what happens. Again, the trigger and all these red targets were hit. Okay, that's the time zone on an hourly chart. Again, the TradingView time zone. This is the TradingView time zone on a daily. Okay, you can see it's a little bit better here, but again, it's looking for 11.9. I thought it was 11.8, but it might be 11.9. Again, trigger and targets, and we're happy to catch that huge move up. Okay, that's where we knew early on that wave 1 was done. We'll know when wave 2 is done here shortly. We're watching it. Okay, and then let me. I would be remiss if I failed to mention triggers and targets. Okay, 41.85 upside trigger is the most recent example you can see there. I threw the Fibonacci, or the table for the Fibonacci time zones, the Fibonacci targets in here. They're hard to read, but they're easier to read on the table. And you can see here where it hit, 8.1 from 727, hit 8.1, which is a wave 2 high. Hit that low, hit that low, hit that low, hit that high. Okay, a little bit off on that high there, but then hit that low on 927, and then hit the wave 3 on 1023, and the wave 5 on 1027, hit right in between there. So like I said, it was either off by 1 day or 3 days on the Fibonacci time spiral. Okay, so that's what we're looking at there. I think that's just about it. Yeah, here's what a time zone fits a little bit better on the hourly chart than it does on the daily chart. Again, I'm experimenting with it, as you can see here, and here is that with the daily again, and with our table here for our Fibonacci turn dates, or the Fibonacci time spiral, which we have 25 plus years experience with. Okay, so that's what we're looking at there. 11:16 is the next turn date. If it marks a low, look out below. Okay, with this move up, who knows, it could mark a high. Okay, we're watching it closely. Again, we're going to watch the lowest degree of trend charts as far as time is concerned, 1 and 10 minute. Again, here's an example of a 10 minute, and this is live at 12:27, 12:28 now Eastern time. And by the way, while we have this, we can do a little analyzation here. All right, this should be the bottom of 4. We don't have it marked, but this is clearly 5 waves up, so that would be a 1. we can put it in there. Okay, a 1. There we go. If that's 1, then this is 2. So let's do that. And that's a 2. A little live analysis. Let's make that a 2. There we go. Okay, so if that's 1 and that's 2, let's find out a target for 3. Okay, this will be pretty darn close to the penny. Close as I can get it. And there is bottom up 2. There's 3. There's a 1.618. So, and we got a pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that could be 3. Let's clone that guy and then move him up here and make him a 3. There we go. A little live analysis. So let's see a retracement for 4. Okay. And this is how we trade, by the way, too. I do the Fibonacci's first and then the waves. Okay, there's a 50% retracement. It stays above the wave 1 high there. Okay, so far so good. So let's put a 4 in there. And while this may appear to be lower than 1, it's not. It's right up there. Almost a perfect 50% retracement. 4s can be long and sideways, so you never know. Okay, and this thing could be extending 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So that's what we're looking at there. But let's just keep playing with this. If this is 1 and this is 2 and that is 3, then where is 5? We'll put it here. 5 equals 1 at 44.06. All the way up to the 1.618 at 44.18. And that's the E-mini futures on the 10-minute. Little bonus live analysis, if you will. Again, that 1 would have to hold. Otherwise, we're looking at a 1, 2, 1, 2. A series of 1 up and 2 downs at different degrees of trend. But face value, that's what we're looking at there. Okay, let's get you guys back to our midday report. This is operative count right now. There's 4, as we showed in the 10-minute, appears to just have ended, and we're looking at 5 up, and we're looking at a target of 44.39. Then we're going to get a B wave down and a C wave up. 5 up, 3 down, 5 up. As we said on the way down on the bigger picture from the all-time highs, that's a normal correction. This would be a normal correction in a bear market, okay, because the trend is down since January of 2022. And this was the second wave up, part of a larger B wave. So 5 up, 3 down, 5 up is a normal upward correction in a bear market, unless and until it goes above the make or break. Okay, that's it for today. You guys have a great rest of your day, and until next time, take care, everyone.